Hey guys, it's Victoria, and I just want to talk about food addiction and why maybe people will go off to thinking about food all the time, obsess about foods all the time that they can't have, they won't have. Yeah, I found that doing cooked foods, a little bit of cooked foods, goes a long way. I don't claim to be a purist. I don't claim to be somebody that just eats raw food and sneaks cooked food. No, I'm eating cooked food, and if I'm not eating cooked food, I'm not eating cooked food. That's the way it goes. I don't plan anything except for the challenge that I did on YouTube, and I shared it with everybody. And then I find it to be a cleanse to go on all raw, and I find that the people that are doing it inspire me, and I think they're doing great, and they feel great. When I'm craving cooked foods, I don't want to have to think about it, because then it just keeps snowballing and getting bigger and bigger in my head, and I don't like that. I don't like that feeling. I'm more of a person of balance, which is why it took me a longer time to go vegan than probably anybody you know. It took me 10 years to go vegan. So I like to be balanced. I like to see where I'm coming from, where I'm going, and to me, I don't wait till 4 o'clock to have a cooked meal. I don't wait till any o'clock. I just have it if I'm hungry. And I will have fruit later on in the day afterwards, where I used to think that it would be so bad for digestion. I mean, if you think it's hard to be vegan, oh my God, it's so easy to be vegan in today's day and society, but it's so mainstream, really, and they're making so many things to help you go vegan. And there's so many few things on my list that are unhealthy that I'll eat that it's just ridiculous. Like, it's such a small circle, and I'm happy to share it with you. But I can tell you that when people say that it's hard to go vegan, and then they don't even know how much harder it is to go raw vegan and then not food combined, oh my God. So the combinations I'm having now would totally surprise me a few months ago even. But I'm doing it because I want to feel more satisfied, and I don't want to crave anything, and this is what's working for me right now. I'll take a big Idaho potato, I'll bake it, I'll split it in the middle, I'll put a little bit of non-dairy Daiya cheese. It's soy-free, it's tapioca-based, it's not healthy at all, I don't claim it to be healthy, but that's what I'm doing. I'm putting a little bit, it melts like cheese, smells like cheese, tastes like cheese, it's going a long way for me. It's bringing me back from when I was a teenager and I used to go out with my friends and I used to have baked potatoes with cheese and broccoli or spinach. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm having a salad with it, and I'm done. I'm not thinking about food, I'm not craving food, I'm not obsessing about food, I'm good. I feel lighter than I do when I have a half a watermelon. I just feel much better. Am I heavy? You know, I don't know. I'm the same exact weight. I'm exactly the same weight. I'm not moving, it's not budging, it's not whatever, but I exercise. I feel good. I exercise during the day. I don't get that hot like people do, so I know what I'm doing is okay. I'm eating very cleanly. Will I have fruit later? Yes. Is it a bad combination? Probably, but it's been fine for me. I've been okay. So that's where I'm at right now. And food addiction, yeah, you know, people say it's a slippery slope. If you have this, you'll have that. And that's what I used to think, and it's true for a lot of people, but it wasn't true in my case. So maybe you want to give it a try. You could get to a point where if you're not ready, and I've said this so many times, if you're not ready to go 100% raw, do not force yourself to do anything. If you are ready, go for it. Jump, take that cliff dive, whatever you have to do. And if you're that type and you want to go somewhere with it, that's great. Right now, I don't want to crave anything. I want to just live my life. I don't want to think about food. I just don't want to know about that stuff. So few things that I have on my list, like I said, that are unhealthy, and so few foods that I have. I have fruit. I'm eating fruit during the day because I love it and I feel good. And then I'll have a baked potato with a little bit of cheese sprinkled on it. That's non-dairy. You know, I think that's pretty good. Not really craving bread, but if I were to have a piece of toast, I wouldn't kill myself. And yeah, does it get to be a slippery slope once you start eating cooked foods? It could. But right now, what it's doing for me is it's stopping me from, let's say, wanting French fries or Chinese food or anything like that. Certainly don't want meat anyway, because I'm done with that stage, so it's not the same thing. If you don't want something, it's not addiction. You're not going against addiction. But if you want something, maybe you're craving it also because you're not getting a certain nutrient. You know, that happens a lot too. You're not getting a certain nutrient, so you're craving a certain food, you're not knowing why. Yesterday, I wasn't craving anything like this, but I felt good. It hit the spot, and I'm done with it. I don't even need to have one today. That should show you I'm not addicted to it. It was a portobello mushroom. I sprinkled a little bit of olive oil just to get it moving with a little bit of water, more water in the pan, and then a little bit of garlic powder and some Himalayan salt. You know, you're really just craving certain foods because of what you're craving is in taste, savory, salt and fat, sugar and fat. So get those things out of the way. I really do believe there's an alternative to all of the foods that you used to eat. There's an alternative, healthier way of eating it, and you won't know the difference in the end. I really believe that you could tell yourself you're addicted to certain things, but you're really probably not. You're probably just not getting something that you really wanted in the first place, and it was just a taste. A little bit of salt goes a long way. A little bit of the day of cheese goes a long way. Does it go perfectly well in combination with a baked potato? For me, I'm not having a problem. For you, it might be. Try it out. I don't know. I'm not pushing anything. I'm not a drug dealer. I'm just telling you that if you're having some food addictions and food problems and you're always thinking about food and it's obsessing and it's like around the clock, these things will help you. You're not going to get fat from it. You're not going to get super skinny. But, you know, be happy with where you are, you know? Let's see where your body goes. Let's see if it trusts you again. That's where I'm at. I'm never going to look like a supermodel. I'm never going to be 6 foot tall. And I'm okay with that. If anybody wants to know my height, I'm 5 feet even. I am a short girl. There's no bones about it. I am short. And I don't claim to be taller than I am. And that's what I am. I don't know. People that don't know me on YouTube in person, they don't know how short I really am. And that's how short I really am. And I'm never going to look like certain people. And that's okay too. They're never going to look like me. They're never going to be me. So, too bad for them. Alright, that's what I have to say for now, and I hope that, you know, you could find your way and you could find your niche and you don't have to get that 9-month feeling, bloated feeling all the time, if that's what you're getting. If you're not getting it, then great. I was getting that way in All Raw for me, so I don't know. I live in a bathing suit all day. I don't want that feeling. So right now I feel good. I'm not craving anything, and I wanted to share it with you. So take care, everyone. Bye.